Now we will show you how easy it is to set up the Alps Mountaineering Extreme 3 tent. My wife is going to assist me in doing this. And that's all there is to it. Now that we have the tent set up, let's take a look at some of the features on the outside. On either side of the tent, there are grommets for tie downs in case you are in an area with more severe winds. There's also a ventilation system on either side of the tent, which you can keep closed during colder seasons, or if it starts to get too humid inside, or you just want an opportunity for extra ventilation, you can go ahead and easily prop up using the nice Alps Mountaineering Velcro system. This will allow it to open without allowing rain to enter, but the air to get in and provide that needed ventilation. Below each vent, there is a clear plastic area that will allow natural light to enter the tent, as well as you to see outside the tent without having to always unzip the tent door. This does, however, provide some minor privacy issues if you're wanting to keep everything secret that you're doing on the inside. Let's take a look at the vestibule. You'll notice on the vestibule that there is a very steep angle. The only concern that this provides is when you're trying to unzip the tent from the inside, it's a little bit difficult to get to. However, the company has provided a zipper at the top which will allow you to zip down and step over. Should we look inside? We're now inside the tent, and this will give us an opportunity to check out some actual sizes. We can see the size of the vestibule by comparing it to my size 11.5 shoe, which easily fit over here, and the larger area of the vestibule is actually to my left. Each side of the tent has its own door, which is nice, so if you need to get up in the middle of the night, you don't have to worry about crawling over anybody else inside the tent with you. Now let's take a look at some of the features inside. We mentioned previously that there is a ventilation system on the outside. This ventilation system is accessible from the inside of the tent using this small zipper. That way you don't have to get out of the tent if you decide you need increased ventilation. Other features of the tent include side pockets on both sides of the tent for storing small gear, as well as a net that hangs from the top for storing other items. One of the most important features of this tent for me was the length. I am a solid 6 feet 3 inches, and finding a tent where I could lay flat without my head or feet pressing hard against the sides of the tent was very challenging. This tent measures at 8 feet long by 6 feet 8 inches wide, and the center point measures at 4 feet 2 inches tall, so it is quite roomy. To give you a real life perspective of the size of the tent, keep in mind I'm 6 feet 3 inches. I can lay flat with the comfortable couple inches between me and this side and still have several inches between my feet and the end of the tent. This feature was very important to me and may prove very useful to some of you larger campers. This is our review of the Alps Mountaineering Extreme 3 3-season 3-person tent. Find more reviews at trailcruisers.com.